What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing a Manchester City transfer update. Before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. It is free. I'm going to be keeping you guys up to date every single day with my daily Manchester City transfer updates from January 1st throughout what I'm expecting to be a busy transfer window for Manchester City. So if you do want to stay up to date, then do make sure you have subscribed. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, my big up link in the description too. Going to be doing a live stream of England's international against Greece in the Nations League tonight over on there, going live at 7:30 p.m. BST. Linked in the description. That'll take you over to my page. It's free to watch, free to sign up. If you want to become a member, then that would be great. Also, don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up. 200 likes is the aim. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And finally, I want to say a big thank you to Football Prizes, today's video sponsor, who fresh from his brace at the weekend for Manchester City. Football Prizes have got a fantastic prize of a signed City shirt by Mateo Kovacic, which is framed for you guys, which you can go and check out. There's 15 instant prizes to be won, including a signed City shirt from Ruben Diaz and also 2 hospitality tickets for Manchester City's home game against Southampton in the Premier League. £3.95 per ticket. There's 275 tickets. Links and details there in the description, so do go and check it out. And thank you to Football Prizes for sponsoring this video. Anyone that does check out Football Prizes does help to support the future content created here on my channel. So we've got no contract news to speak about, so we're going to dip straight in with the outs. And in the last hour or so, we've had some big news in terms of Yan Couto, because Jack Gaughan has reported that Borussia Dortmund have now activated their option to buy Yan Couto. I believed it was an obligation, but there was some criteria to be met, and apparently Dortmund have met that criteria and are happy to activate that option to buy Yan Couto for €30 million from Manchester City. I'm not too sure as to whether that's been activated right now and Man City get that money right now, or whether it's as part of his contract, which I presume he'd meet the contract, which is he's on loan at Dortmund until the end of the season, and that obligation to buy is going to be paid to Manchester City after June 30th when that loan contract ends. It basically means that Yan Couto is now a Borussia Dortmund player on a permanent basis. So it's a wish Yan the very best of luck for the future. Dortmund have got themselves a very, very good player in Yan Couto, and I'm going to keep an eye on how he's doing. I do believe that Man City do have some kind of purchase option included on that, maybe even a buyback clause as well. If we do get more information on that, I will of course keep you guys in the loop. Now moving on, we've got the very latest on Stefan Ortega, and Christian Falk over in Germany has said that should Stefan Ortega not get guarantees about being Manchester City's new #1 goalkeeper, then he will look to leave Manchester City in January, with an exit not being ruled out for the winter window. I do suspect though that it's going to be more of a summer thing that City gets sorted rather than a winter thing, because unless Man City get a really good, too good to turn down offer for Stefan Ortega, I just don't see Manchester City looking or pursuing for a new #2. To me, the issue that you've got, a couple of issues. Number one, we're not going to get clarity on Ederson's future until the summer, so we don't want both Ederson and Ortega to be leaving at the same time. And also, we're facing the issue that if Ortega does leave in the winter window, well, if we want to bring a new #2 in, more than likely that #2 will be a #1 somewhere else, and no club wants to sell their goalkeeper mid-season. So very difficult to be done. Can't imagine City will sell in the winter window, and that's been backed up by Michael Plant, who says that despite rumours coming in from Germany that Ortega could leave Manchester City mid-season, he believes that Manchester City are not interested in letting Stefan Ortega go in January, but we will see what happens in the summer transfer window. Now moving on, obviously already done a video about Txiki leaving Manchester City, so very latest on that, David Ornstein had confirmed that Txiki is leaving Manchester City at the end of the season. Txiki was very close with Pep Guardiola, and he was so important in getting Pep Guardiola to the club. So firstly, I want to say a big thank you to Txiki for all of his hard work, from all the transfers that he got sorted to the day-to-day runnings of the club and all the stuff that goes on both on and off the field. It's not an easy job, and I think he's done a cracking job with Manchester City. Now, the Telegraph have said that Pep has known for a little while that Txiki was going to be leaving City at the end of this season. It's thought that Txiki leaving isn't going to have too much of an impact on whether Pep Guardiola decides to leave Manchester City upon the expiry of his contract in the summer of 2025, or alternatively chooses to sign an extension. I know there's been some rumours about him signing a 2-year extension to his deal at Manchester City, but we're still waiting for further clarification on that. We're not going to get any clarification on that anytime soon, I wouldn't have thought, and if we do get any clarification on that, I think the earliest would be the middle of November. I think more than likely it'll be when he's signed his contracts in the past, which will be announced at some point in December, so do stay tuned to that. Normally Pep travels over to Abu Dhabi. I know he's there right now, but I don't believe that is him signing a new contract. I think he'll go back over during the November international break, and that's if he is signing a new contract. It'll be sorted then, and City will be getting all their announcement and preparation sorted for a timely manner for Pep Guardiola's new contract to be announced, if that does happen, which I hope that it does. Now, David Ornstein has said that there is a replacement lined up by Manchester City, and a new contract has already been agreed with a replacement. The Telegraph have already said that with that replacement being lined up, Manchester City are hoping to have that new sporting director or director of football in by January. The Sun have said that a replacement is a well-known figure in the football community and currently works for a big European team. Some names have been getting knocked out there. The Telegraph have said that Andoni, Zubizarrets, FC Porto has been linked with Manchester City, along with Quique Carcel over at Girona. It's thought that Carcel is expected to stay at Girona to oversee their progress, but his hard work there has been noted by Manchester City and their appreciations have been shown. Fabrizio Romano, and he's continued this, has said that City are interested in Hugo Viana over at Sporting Club de Portugal, who is a firm favourite for the new director of football job at Manchester City. So who is it going to be? Are we finally going to sign a left back? Are we going to start negotiating rather than relying on release clauses? Who knows? And I'm only joking with that, by the way. It's big news, this. It isn't related to the APT rulings that we had. It's not related to the 115 charges. Txiki apparently isn't going to be retiring, but is going to be taking a break away from football. He is 60 years old. He'll be 61 by the time he walks away in August of next year. But 13 years at City, 21 trophies, many records broken, history made. Txiki was a tremendous success, and I wish him nothing but the best for the future. Thank you, Txiki. Put a question out there to you guys. Who do you think Man City's best signing was under Txiki? Let me know in the comments below. Now, moving on to the ins, we've got some official confirmation. Harrison Miles is officially now a Manchester City player. He signed from Southampton. He's the England under-16 captain. Signed for Manchester City's academy. That is confirmed and done. So welcome, Harrison, to Manchester City, and wishing you the very best of luck at the club. Moving on, got the latest on Christian McFarlane, and Fabrizio Romano has said that McFarlane will be signing for Manchester City in January of 2025 from our sister club, New York City Football Club, and he's also going to be joining the City Academy. He's a 17-year-old left back. Now, moving on, got a new name, come to the form of Alan Varela over at FC Porto, and Steve Kay has said that Manchester City are keeping an eye on the defensive midfielder at FC Porto ahead of potentially making a move for him in January. He does have a release clause of 70 million euros and is an option for City in the winter window when it comes to potentially finding a player who can replace Rodri whilst he's injured, but can also complement him once we have Rodri back. And speaking of Rodri alternatives and replacements, moves nicely onto the final transfer and an update on Martin Zubimendi. And Relevo over in Spain have said that Manchester City are seriously interested in signing Zubermendi this January. Manchester City have taken note that he hasn't signed a new contract at Real Sociedad, and his release clause of 60 million euros is still active, which makes life much more simple for Manchester City when it comes to doing some business mid-season. Manchester City want a central midfielder who can play in defensive midfield and help the squad with that Rodri injury. He's helped Spain with the Rodri injury. Makes sense for Manchester City to make this transfer happen. An affordable price. It makes sense. Surely Manchester City are going to do that. If they don't, who would be the other alternatives? Barella's been getting linked from Inter Milan. Other players as well. Do let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comments below. So there we go. That has been today's video. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a thumbs up. 200 likes is the aim. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Who was the best signing under Txiki? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget as well to subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Remember, daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout the January winter transfer window. It's going to be a busy one from January 1st, so do subscribe. I'll keep you up to date with all the latest City content and all the happenings between now and January as well. Do subscribe. Social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Big Up. Remember, doing my stream on the England match later on today, so I would appreciate any of you guys checking that out. You can also check out my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And thank you very much to Football Prizes for sponsoring this video. Remember, you can go and check out that framed signed City shirt from Mateo Kovacic, along with 15 instant prizes to be won, including 2 hospitality tickets to Manchester City v Southampton in the Premier League at the Etihad Stadium in our next home game, and that signed Ruben Diaz Manchester City shirt as well. 275 tickets, £3.95 per ticket. You can enter as many tickets as you want, so do go and check it out. Links and details there in the description. And a big thank you to Football Prizes for sponsoring this video. And I'll see you all again real soon for the next video. Anyone joining me on Big Up, I'll see you later on today. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.